A boy in the wall so he can see it all.
Pico de Gallo.
Pico de Gallo.
Pico de Gallo. I need a Pico de Gallo.
I need a peek of your Gallo.
Can I get a Pico de Gallo?
I want a Pico de Gatto.
Hey, and
Joe Gatto.
That goes back into the thing that you said, the hole in the walls of the boys can see it all. You flip it, you get a Pico de Gallos.
Pico de Gallos.
You're like a horny lady.
That's what pervy teenage girls were doing.
Hey, I'm getting a Pico de Gallos.
I'm getting a Pico de Gallos. Everyone get over here. Bring your chips.
Whoa.
That's what they call pussies.
And he had me until then.
All right, a hole in the wall so the boys can see it all.
Joe Gatto. We gotta keep all that.
Yeah. Well, not the first part, but
No, the whole, because in my mind I'm gonna lay the two over each other.
just make people have a psychotic episode.
Yeah, I'm gonna lay him over it. When I yelled Joe Gatto, I was doing harmony from our previous riff. You ever do that? You ever do harmony for yourself in the future?
I did a harmony Kareen once in a stall.
That'd be funny if it's David Crosby and we're like, dude, we heard you're great at fucking harmony. And he's like, oh, everybody knows that.
Everybody knows that.
Harmony Korine pops up and he's like,
gives him a kiss.
You and I have had sex. And David Crosby's like, get out of here.
And then David Cross shows up.
And then David Cross shows up. And he's like, what if instead of a joke, I'm just loud?
What if instead of a joke, I say I'm better than you?
I have a vibe.
What if I just got like a cool vibe? Like
a cool vibe.
You guys know that I like saw Superchunk in like a club.
If people have been listening, if people binge the past like month of episodes, you're gonna be like, what the fuck is with them in Superchunk all of a sudden?
We both got really into it.
I'm not into it. I just watched that one documentary. And in fact, my first reference is I'm being mean to people who even know about it. See, that's the problem. The first Superchunk reference is you said, what's that kid Nathan up to? And I said, I don't know, probably blogging about the new Superchunk. And then we both laughed. And then in each preceding week, we're both like, hey, Superchunk.
What about them?
Yeah, you are what you hate. You become what you hate.
You are what you hate.
You are what you eat.
And I eat...
That's probably what that phrase meant, is because it was like a dragon was like, I hate you, I'm gonna eat you.
Yeah.
And then someone's like, if you eat me, you will just become
as hateful of a man as I am.
You become the hate in which you eat.
So you're gonna have to eat my sword too. That's gonna tear up your stomach.
Oh, that'd be a smart move.
Listen, my bones, they'll lacerate your throat. They're sharp.
My penis is pointy.
My penis is hard as a rock.
I
have a vor fetish.
Yeah.
You ever been on 4chan?
We've talked about this before.
Grimbold.
I bet you put me with my average stuff in my pockets normally.
Yeah.
Inside
dildo.
No,
pocket knife. Wallet.
I don't even carry pocket. I'm saying keys. You give me my set of keys and a phone.
What kind of phone?
Just my Motorola Razr.
Okay. And the new one?
No.
You said that as a dated thing, but you unfortunately...
No, I know. No, well,
you haven't been
why.
watching nearly enough YouTube ads.
But I bet you swallow me with that stuff.
Yeah.
Like some sort of creature. Not like a snake, but a thing that's much bigger than me.
Yeah, a dragon.
A dragon. I bet I could get out of its belly. Before.
You think so?
Oh, I definitely could. And I've said this on a previous episode, and you were like, no way. Do you remember saying no way?
I do not remember saying that.
It was about me being swallowed by a whale, and I believe I said I could punch my way out of a whale.
Well, listen, you're adding keys in, and I still don't believe you. I definitely don't think you can punch your way out.
I'd stab it with the keys like a lady.
That's not punching. That's stabbing.
No, I'd put him I'd be
that's
like
still stabbing. You've just done it in a weird way. You've turned yourself into Wolverine.
Yeah, it's about to.
Do you think Wolverine is like, I'm just punching you?
Yeah, no, it is probably
Slug-bug.
No,
and then he's like, what are you crying and bleeding for?
I don't think Wolverine does more stabs. Doesn't he do more slice? Isn't he more of a? He's more of a slice guy. He's not just going. Who's
your favorite X-Man?
Well, that's what I was going to say is I recently got cycled.
I was going to tell you. I don't know why you felt the need to ask.
I was pissed because my wife went to the store and I said, pick me up Cyclist magazine.
Yeah.
And had a bunch of shit about spandex and road tires. And I said, I thought this was going to be a list of the 10 best people with one eye.
First of all, Cyclops has both eyes in the X-Men.
Well, the X-Men. This magazine can't just be about the X-Men.
Why not?
Because that's everyone's least favorite guy.
Isn't a comic book a magazine?
Kind of. They should write it more that way. Spider-Man's 10 biggest troubles this week.
I'm sure they do.
Number 8, his identity. He's
Spider or man?
What's going on?
Does he want to hang out in a corner?
Yeah, that's true.
Or does he want to fall in love?
Did they ever get into that? Was that going to be Sam Raimi's 5th Spider-Man movie?
In the corner.
He's like, we've already seen him deal with whether he's like a hero or an average person.
Yeah.
And whether he's can be a guy in love or a man committed to his job.
Yeah.
In this movie, he has a lot of trouble with whether he's a spider or a man. It's a lot of scenes of him trying to eat with his belly.
Yeah, he's just eating bugs. I come on as a consultant.
He's making webs, catching birds.
As my role as consultant on an undisclosed project, yeah. I'm afraid that I can no longer comment on this riff.
Oh, no. Are you working for Sam Raimi?
I can't confirm or deny who I'm working for, but I will say the bugs have become a big part of my diet yet again.
Oh, are you growing bugs? Have you? Oh, no. Dang.
That's what I was actually blocking when the landlord came over.
That would be great.
I was trying to block a cricket tank.
Yeah, I still love how at one point you're like, I'm going to get a bunch of crickets, and then I'll have them be secret. It's like,
well, they didn't have to be a secret.
That quiet animal cricket. They
didn't have to be a secret.
People would just be like, damn, we live closer to the country than I thought. Loud crickets. I was in my buddy's yard, and he had some loud bullfrog. He lives out in the country in Georgia.
Did you kill some bullfrogs?
No, there were some crazy loud bullfrogs. Yeah. And we're hanging out at night. He's got a pool. That's kind of abandoned.
And then he goes, this isn't even fun anymore.
No, but he's loud, and I'm not thinking, I'm just enjoying the night. And then the next day we're talking about his big abandoned pool. Yeah. And then I'm like, how much would it take to clean it out? Like, what all would you have to do? And he's describing stuff. And then at one point he goes, plus it's full of bullfrogs. And then I went, wait, is that not normal? And he went, no, you heard it last night.
It's loud as shit, dude.
I was like, I thought that was just out in the country. He's like, no, there aren't supposed to be bullfrogs out here. He's like, we're in the hills. What the fuck? It's like some dumbass who built this house was like, oh, I'll build an in-ground pool in the mountains of Tennessee. And then I went, why is that stupid? And then he went, because of centipedes.
Oh, my God.
And then I went, what? And he went, squirrels get in there and drown all the time.
What's happening? What is going on?
Like squirrels get in there and drown.
Where you start with bullfrogs, you go to centipedes, and then back up to squirrels? Well, what is your list of priorities?
I don't think the bullfrogs came into it when it was a full body of water, when it was a full pool. I imagine
So is it just filled with rainwater?
Yeah, it's like right now it's just like green, dark green rainwater. You can't even see the frogs. And then I told them about this, your man, your boyfriend, your online boyfriend.
First time I've watched 2 30-second TikToks of
your good friend.
My good friend.
Eric's good friend, the TikTok guy who's addicted to frogs.
I'm hooked on toads.
He can't stop buying frogs for his neighborhood. Which that's kind of rude if
yeah, did everyone in the neighborhood chip in?
Yeah, you know what I mean?
It's like, listen, if he's willing to do it, I will throw $3.
Someone's like, we're having a luau pig roast. And you're like, well, my girlfriend's a vegetarian. You're not going to, she's still going to say thanks.
Yeah. Yeah. And also, are frogs even like an animal? I think a vegan is allowed to eat frog legs.
Oh, yeah. They're Catholic reptiles. Church, yeah.
They're reptiles.
Oh, yeah. When the
That's
Pope
not
was
a human being. They're cold-blooded.
When the Pope was a Venus, one of those plants.
Was a Venus flytrap.
Yeah.
I like how you got to Venus and somehow couldn't get flytrap out.
Well, because I'm trying to think. Because when I said Venus fly, it makes sense. We're talking about eating frogs. And then I said,
so you were thinking,
because there's a plant that eats. I was trying to think what eats frogs, and there's like a plant that I know eats frogs. And then I was like, oh, it's probably the Venus. And then I just realized the word fly trap. It's not called the thing that eats frogs.
Yeah, well, maybe it's
not called the Jupiter hopper. Jupiter no hop.
Well, let's see if there, because I don't think there is a plant that eats.
It's fun to say plants eat things. You're like, clouds depressed. Like, what? What the fuck? Well, it makes sense. They're always
plants.
crying. That'd be great if that was like a rain dance. You're like, oh, clouds are depressed. So you just yell at the cloud. You just go, no, you just sort of go like, that cloud's ugly. Clouds are stupid. All the other clouds are better. And then the cloud gets sad and it cries.
Cumulus, less.
More like cumulor. You're fat as shit.
Carnivorous plant eats frog alive.
Yeah. What kind of plant is it called? Frog eating plant. Frog eating snake. You want to know
what kind of frog it is.
What eats frogs?
Zaxby's was the... also, this guy had the same font as... never mind.
What?
We'll reveal our influences. He had the same font for the intro of this video as Saul does for his animations.
Duh. This is absurd. Birds, reptiles, and fish eat frogs. See, stuff eats frogs.
Stuff eats frogs.
Oh, we should, it'd be fun, because my friend Ben, he's like a nice young boy.
Yeah.
We should go down there with like a bunch of caiman. And then be like, Ben, we've got the frogs covered. And then just release 3 like medium-sized caiman into his fucking thing. And then in a few months, we're like, God damn it, those alligators got big.
Well, this guy, he ripped the frog out of there.
Eric's talking about frogs, and now he's got the hiccups. What's next? You're going to have a wart?
True. I already have so many.
What's next? You're going to have a witch? Yeah, is that ever true? You ever have a lady who's like, you come home and you're because we all know Eric's genitals sometimes are covered with warts.
No.
And then she comes home and she goes, Eric, have you been fucking a frog again?
Have you been sexing with the frogs yet again?
Have you been cheating on me with a frog?
Quit fucking all the frogs.
Frog and Toad's this guy's idea of a porno.
That's incestual.
I know, and I know that book means a lot to you.
It's interracial.
Yeah, that's what
and
I
it
say.
Does mean a lot to me. It was one of my favorite
Frog
books
and Toad is miscegenation. A frog and a toad? Not in the good state of Georgia. We will not allow such a book for the children.
God damn it. Get this gay frog. Alex Jones was right.
Yeah, he was actually. You know that?
Yeah, he was right.
He was right about that.
He was, and as he is about most things.
I mean, I don't think that necessarily, but I do think that.
I think he's pretty much been. He's got 100% clear.
I think it's foolish that
record.
people ever think they know what's up. And especially when you have everyone's multiple steps ahead of us.
Yeah.
And they're so far ahead, we can't even see the race to know who's winning.
Alex Jordan is at the top.
Alex
Jordan. Because he reminds me of Michael Jordan.
He's the Michael Jordan.
He's the Michael Jordan
does.
of conspiracy theories.
He's great.
And that's probably a fact.
Yeah.
He's definitely the Michael Jordan of conspiracy theories because there's not a whole lot.
Dirtbags with long hair having sex with frogs.
There's not a lot of conspiracy theorists who don't have a 0% track record.
That's true.
I can't think of another one who has
there's
ever
plenty.
Been proven
Dude,
right.
You couldn't be more wrong.
Name another one.
We're living in a golden age.
Name another conspiracy theorist who later they were like, actually, you know what? There was St. James Island was a haven for pedophiles.
That's the exact example. You know that I personally have read online about Little St. James Island and Harvey Weinstein before either of those were like things.
Yes, I'm well aware of that.
That's what I mean.
You brag about it all the time like you're some weird
I do
pedophile
wear those t-shirts.
researcher.
I'm on the cutting edge. I'm going to out... No, but that's true.
But yeah, he was right. What other conspiracy theorist has there ever been a moment where we flip and you have to just honestly be like, all right, man, we got to give you that one. You got it.
David Icke? You take
No,
away
give me
a heat
a real
lamp.
answer.
You take away a heat lamp. Biden's slowing down.
Give me a real answer.
Graham Hancock. No, well, there is no answer because nothing is provable.
That one's fucking pretty provable.
What? The frog's gay thing?
Well, that he should have stated it in a different way. He said it.
Eric's getting choked up. What, you got a frog in your throat?
I might have a gay frog in my throat.
What happened was Eric's been eating all these crickets, and then a bullfrog
Got it.
mid-bite it tried to get in there.
Hop down to my gullet.
Yeah.
To eat the buffet that's waiting.
That would be fun. You know that thing?
No, it wouldn't be fun.
Well, there's
Dan.
that thing where you can swallow a frog, and then call, David Blaine's done it.
Yeah. He loves to do it.
Yeah.
He does it all the time.
So you cough up a living frog,
He loves doing it in front of black people.
and the
too.
frog's probably like, "This sucks," and then you're like, "Hold on." A few little crickets.
Yeah.
And then the frog's like, "This ain't so bad down
It's
here."
actually pretty cool.
Your tummy would probably feel crazy for a few minutes.
Yeah. Plop, 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 plop,
Frog's
plop,
fucking
plop.
dude, it's hitting the sidewall of your stomach with its tongue trying to
You
catch
know,
the
like when
thing.
your stomach just kind of bubbles a little bit, and you're about to, toot or maybe have to.
I'm
go
cooking
make
a frog
number
leg.
I mean, it's classic. When you fart, you say, "Who stepped on that frog?"
Who stepped on that frog?
You
I
know.
always do. Who stepped on that goose?
You have a weird buzzer, like Family Feud buzzer fart that I don't think is a real fart.
That's what we call it. It's the feud buzzer.
It's the Harvey fart.
It means let's start the fight. No, conspiracy theories are right about most stuff, man.
Well, I don't necessarily know about that, but I'm just saying I can't think of another conspiracy theorist
specific person
who was actually proven to be right.
But you think Alex Jones has been publicly vindicated?
No,
I think
I
people
didn't
still
say
think
that at
he's.
all.
Oh, okay.
I just said that. I mean, he was right about the St. James Island stuff. He should have phrased it differently. The frog thing was a valid point.
It's a point.
See, I don't think it's really an important point
They
to
turned
make.
the frogs gay.
I don't think
They
it's-
did though.
I also don't think it matters.
They turned the frogs gay.
I don't think that was an important discovery at all. But it was somewhat true if he had phrased it differently.
Chemicals in the water that turned the freaking frogs gay. Such claims were spread starting in 2010 by alt-right radio host Alex Jones, and again in 2022 and 2023 by anti-vaccine activist Robert F. Kennedy Jr.
Is he an anti-vaxxer?
Yeah, because he doesn't want the frogs being gay. He's actually pro the situation. He's just also saying, he's like, yeah. He's like, I'm for it. Anyone you can be gay. We got chemicals for help the frogs.
He's pro the situation?
He's pro the situation.
Is the situation going to be a part of his cabinet?
No, not the situation.
Is that even his name?
Mike Sorrentino.
Is that his name?
Why'd you bring him into this?
You brought him in.
I didn't.
You said the situation.
I didn't. No, I didn't.
Yes, you did. You said he's pro the situation.
No, you said the situation
No,
first.
you said it first.
I didn't. I wouldn't have.
You did.
I wouldn't have referred to this as the. I don't think the frog.
I thought it was weird. That's why I noticed it.
I don't think that. I don't think that gay frogs is a situation.
I didn't think so.
I'm not
That's
out
why
there
I
being like,
noticed
"Hey,
it,
everybody."
and why I brought it up. Roll the clip back, Jamie.
No, man, it did turn the frogs gay. Wikipedia is saying it didn't turn. Wikipedia turning against me.
It wasn't turning them gay. It was making them change gender.
It wasn't turning them gay. It was just making them dress like.
It was just making
frogs went through a metrosexual.
Yeah. Frogs were getting their hair cut a lot more often. They were getting manicures and stuff. Every frog bought a tongue scraper.
Queer eye for the fly guy.
Oh.
He's a fly guy because he's getting the flies.
I get it.
Ribbit.
Get it? That'd be great. A frog in the audience?
What do you think of this? What do you think of this condom for pleasing my wife? Ribbit.
Ribbit.
Good idea.
Yeah, you should do a whole set of frog puns.
Ribbit. Believe it or not, this guy had characteristic beard. That's always when you know a guy. That's a great when a guy's like bald, and then he's like, "Well, I can do stuff with the beard."
I am still. Hey, I'm not bald.
Like,
I have a beard.
I have one more chance to not have personality. Thank God I don't have more like South American roots in my family, or I wouldn't. I'd have to.
Thank God this shit is 50-50 when it comes to male pattern baldness.
Yeah, man, I'm looking bad. I'm looking bad, but you know it's looking good. My Scott Ian dyed red.
My braided long beard. I look really cool. Oh, I'm not talking about that guy either, by the way.
I know. I'm just laughing in general. I'm just laughing.
It's weird that we know so many people whose personality is defined by beard.
I'm just laughing at that type of guy.
Unfortunately, if you do comedy for long enough, you know a lot of people who really the only way you can
meet a lot of
describe
beard
them
guys
is by beard type and length. And he's like, yeah, I don't know. He's like, we've been together for like a year. It's just boring. I'm like, I break up with her or cheat on her. But just be smart. Tell the girl that you're cheating on that you have a girlfriend.
Tell the girl
don't do what I do and try and pretend like you don't have a girlfriend.
This is all bad advice, listener. Just tell your partner how you feel.
My first thing was break up with her. I led with break up with her.
No, but you can't give another option. You can't be like. You can't be like you just accidentally hit this kid with your car. You've got to call the cops or go like run away.
Just fucking get out of here, dude.
Or I told him to call the cops.
Get out of here. I'll wait around. I'll say, I don't know what happened. I walked up and he's just laying on the street like this. We need help.
Something happened.
Something must have happened. Oh, no. That's the amount of people who have asked me for like dirtbag advice is part of why I'm like, man, I gotta really.
Hey, I fucked a frog. What do I do?
I don't want to turn gay.
I'm covered in.
I don't want to be gay.
I'm covered in warts.
But my ass is filled with frog cum.
Yeah, it'd be a funny meme. It's like there's stuff in the water turning the frogs gay. And then it's a photo of a bunch of like very gay like backpackers running into the woods.
Yeah, their little short shorts on.
Yeah, and then the third panel is a doctor going, "You have warts."
Tank tops and a little like a bandana around their neck, and they're just.
And then the third panel is just them at a doctor's office that says wart specialist. Because for too long, for
too long now, frogs have been straight.
Yeah, for too long, only straight people have been able to fuck frogs.
Yeah, we want to open it up to the gay community.
Yeah,
it is Pride Month.
That's true. They don't know when we're recording this.
I think Pride Month it's the 30th.
I don't think you know what month anything is.
I do not.
Do you know what month it is, or you know what Pride Month is?
7.
Yeah, well, yes. That's what month it is, but that's not Pride Month.
Which one's 7?
July.
Okay. Cool.
You don't know the numbers?
No, I don't know anything about anything, dude.
10.
I haven't worked.
Do you know what 10 is?
October.
Yeah.
Because my birthday is at 11.
Ooh.
I can count back 1.
11. What's 3? Spring gets hard.
March?
Yeah. You did it better than I could. Give me one. You're going to say 7. You fucking idiot. You're gonna trick me in my own. You're gonna try to hoist me with my own petard.
Right, 5.
May.
Sure. Woo!
God, you don't even know.
I believe in you.
Yeah, but that's not how games work. The ref can't not watch and just be like, I trust you too.
I love Jeopardy with just a hammered Alex Trebek.
I trust y'all.
Sounds right to me.
Why don't we just talk about the stuff?
Can't we? Oh, shit. In what year did this? Wait, hold on. How would it be phrased? In this year, famous Iraqi dictator was punished by
because he's what?
I don't know, because he slipped a poon in there.
Oh no, I thought you were doing a Canadian thing.
was punished by hanging on a noose. Anybody got any answers for that fucking thing?
That's Mussolini.
I said Iraqi dictator, moron. Why don't you fucking give that another try?
Iraqis and spaghetti? Saddam. Saddam Hussein.
Saddam?
From the playing cards.
Saddam was my Uber driver on the way here.
Was he actually?
Of course.
No, he wasn't.
Why would I lie on national television?
Because you're trying to get a free ride on the way home.
Why would I need a free ride? I'm fucking Alex Trebek, bitch.
What?
You need a fucking free ride.
Not at all. Go on and take a free ride.
You forgot that I was Alex Trebek halfway through that bit.
I don't think you were Alex Trebek.
They don't know that.
You can't just go, you forgot I was a dinosaur.
It's an audio format. I can be whoever I want.
No, you can't be.
Yes,
Not when we live right next to the... Who is that? Oh, my God. Alex Trebek.
Alex Trebek is here.
Well, boys,
How has it been being dead?
Your neighbor with your neighbor with a mustache who used to host Jeopardy. And then what would you say?
Alex Trebek.
No, say you gotta do the formal question.
Who is Alex Trebek?
Good question, boys. You want to hit this pipe and we'll find out. That's what he does. Every time he's like Norm from Cheers, and every time he comes over to hang out with the neighbors, and smoke weed with the teens, he's like, this multiple-time Emmy Award winner had pork chops for dinner. I go, who is Alex Trebek?
Who is Alex Trebek?
The guy who fucked your mom. Anyways, let's go to the point. You Googling Alex Trebek?
Is he dead?
Yeah, I think
he died.
He did died.
2020.
Damn. COVID got him.
No.
He's got a fun last name. His last name was like a Star Wars name. Or Star Trek.
And he looks like he could be in a
Where's the
Star
C?
Trek.
Like it seems like it should have a C before the K.
It should
What is he,
have
Greek?
a bunch of C's. It should mostly be C's.
What is he? Ukrainian. Franco-Ontarian.
Well, he's from Sudbury, Ontario.
He's a Frenchman guy.
Oui.
He grew up in a bilingual household. He used to be a bellhop.
Good for you.
I don't know why I'm reading these to you as if it's like, did you know that?
He's got a fun...
Have you read this far ahead yet on your screen?
He's got a fun signature. I'm going to get that tattooed on my penis.
That would be pretty cool. Look at here when he used the USO tour. Looking like, wow, that's really a bomb. He looked shocked and horrified, but also a little bit aroused.
Love to see Alex Trebek getting fucking carried away because the boys got a little too wild.
Oh, with the USO tour?
Just getting saved by helicopter.
That's gotta suck. You're like a comic and you go do a USO tour and they're like, well, it's you, 2 guys from the Denver Broncos, Alex Trebek, and a gal from Playboy.
Yeah.
And it's like, all right, well, he's not going to host Jeopardy. They're not going to play football.
Yeah.
She's not going to have sex with these guys. I guess I have to do stand-up.
Yeah, I guess I just have to actually do my job.
Yeah, like
None of these people
like,
have
what
to
the
do
fuck?
their job.
Like, what the fuck?
I have to just get up there and do my job.
Yeah, like, you're the only person who has to
These
go do
people
a
are
job.
just gonna stand there and hold a football.
It's you and, like, Luke Bryan.
Do I get to just go up there and just hold the microphone
just
and like
go,
lean on the mic stand and just like
They put down
Ooh.
a fake brick wall backdrop, and they're like, ladies and gentlemen, a guy who is funny. And I come out and go, dun, 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 dun.
yeah.
I'll sign empty pint glasses after the show. I got big foam notebooks.
Yeah, I'll sign your red Solo cups.
Yeah. Hey, that's for whoever does that song.
Red Solo cup? Oh yeah, that's a person. Someone does that song.
Red Solo Cup. Toby Keith. My buddy Toby.
You know I'm gonna turn it up. I'm
Fan of
gonna
mine.
get drunk tonight. Go ahead and beat my wife. You know the
That's not really how he sings. I've met Toby
rules
Keith's wife.
When I get this way, you better stay away.
So what have you been doing with your free time off work?
I watched Ted Lasso.
Okay, was that like court ordered?
They said you need a little positivity.
The judge is like, you gotta learn how to be a nice guy.
You gotta listen.
Watch
You need to watch this. It's uplifting.
It's uplifting.
There's a cool scene where he's playing darts,
Oh, that's why you watched
and
it.
you've been watching the darts.
You were
You've
on-
been playing the darts.
You were on r/darts.
I was on r/darts.
And you're like, people keep posting about Ted Lasso.
Ted Lasso. They just won't shut up.
People keep posting about the dart scene in episode 8.
No, I haven't.
What's the cool dart scene?
Did you watch the show?
No, I'm not watching Ted Lasso. I don't have Apple.
I was gonna ask for some slices later.
I have some apples. I don't have Apple. Chris Martin has her this weekend. He shares custody with his ex-wife Gwyneth Paltrow.
Oh my god.
That child's probably like 48 years old by this point.
Have we traveled forward in time?
Yeah.
Because I've also been watching this show Foundation on Apple TV that involves a lot of time travel.
You've been watching a lot of Apple TV.
Well, the free trial's only gonna last so long.
That's true.
There's only like 3 things I wanted to watch on there. So
I'm blowing through the Apple TV. No, that sounds good. I watched the Wham documentary.
I saw that. Was it any good?
Those boys were cute. You saw that I watched it, or you saw
I
that?
saw that you watched. Well, we do share.
We do
it.
share Netflix.
We
You
do
could have
share
seen that I
Netflix.
watched it.
I could have.
No, it's good, man. Georgios,
George
George Michael has some crazy.
Georgios. Did you watch a Greek version of this?
George Michael has some crazy Greek name, and then every once in a while, the like other guy in the band will just be like, "Yeah, we were having a great time," and Georgios Paniakoulis.
Oreos spanakopita.
Yeah. No, it's Georgios Kyriakios Panio. I'm guessing. I'll be honest. It's not like I was like, hold on, let me put on my Greek pronunciation glasses.
Oreo pennies. Black loaf.
Wake me up before
Or
you
you
go.
Michael.
Yeah, look at this. George Michael was born Georgios Kyriakios Paniakoulis. And then it has his name written in Greek, and it looks like it's in another fucking language.
It's all Greek to me.
It looks like I can't read this shit. Ooh, his mom was an English dancer.
What does that mean?
Dude, his father... his father...
Teaching English?
His
Well,
father's name was Kyriakos
I like that.
and they nicknamed him
I like-
Jack.
I like Kyriako as a first name. I'm going to name my kid Kyriako.
Kyriakos.
Kyriako!
How's his last name?
I'm going to raise my kid
I know
Greek.
I'm pronouncing it wrong, but I can't figure out how to pronounce it without making it sound like I'm saying panties. Pandiactio.
Pantiakios.
Yeah, his name's Jack Panties. He moved to America, they call him Jackie Thong. Go to Giorgio's Fancy Leone's.
Giorgio Fanny.
No, that's cool. He was a restaurateur, and then he moved to England, and then he met an English dancer. That's pretty cool.
That is pretty cool. How many people can move to another country and marry a stripper there?
Hey.
Almost to anyone.
I guess you're right. Guy owns a restaurant.
He could easily move to Greek and marry a stripper.
Move to Greek. No, he moved to England.
Well, I'm talking about,
He's going, you want spanakopita? And then she's going,
show me puss!
She's going, that'll be extra, pal.
You ever had someone show you their pussy?
What? You mean just like walking down the street? Like, hey,
sure.
get a load of this. There's one time in college.
How many, in comparison to penises you've seen in the wild to pussies you've seen in the wild, what's the ratio, you think? 100 to 0?
Yeah, probably like 1 billion. No, I haven't seen as many dicks as I've liked to have seen in the wild.
How many?
Because every time I see one, it's such a treat. Like, it's so funny when you're just like riding your bike and you're like, oh, I better go around this guy taking a nap on the side. Oh my God.
Oh my
his dick is
God.
out.
He got his dick.
His dick's out. He has a
all the
little
way
bit
out.
of suntan lotion on the tip.
So much suntan lotion spilling around the sidewalk.
He's got shades on his balls. A little suntan lotion on the dick. He's waving to me. He's fully awake.
Oh.
No.
Do you
You okay there?
I'm doing a Mitch McConnell.
No, okay.
I was doing an impression.
No, sometime at a party, this gal was like, I got my nipples pierced. And I was like, really? And then she just like flashed them in my face. And then I was just like, you get away. What? You can't
Stop
do that. You can't do that. You're not allowed to do that.
I got my asshole
I should
bleached.
get that girl canceled.
You should. Yeah, she raped you, basically.
She's like, remember that girl that everyone thought was hot? One time I was drunk and I was confused. And I was like, what? Get away.
Was she attractive?
She, not my type, but everyone was very into her.
Have I met her?
No.
I don't know why I asked
Yeah.
that.
I think she lives in the Middle East now.
Well, she can't. She better keep her fucking top
Keep her
on.
fucking top on. I know, right?
Jesus Christ. That sounds like a risky move for her.
Yeah.
Good God. Better send her a card.
Her and Mia Khalifa live in the same bunker.
Send her some fucking Victoria's Secret coupons.
It's true. That would be a funny gift. No, what a world.
What a country.
What a country. One time I was at a bar and I was trying to get a bunch of people to pull their dicks out because they're like, we all have tattoos on our penises. I was like, that's crazy. Pop, pull them out. And they're all like, what? No, you're what? It's a bar. I was like, here, don't tell me about it. The one guy's like, I own this place. I can't just pull my dick out. And I was like, hey, there you can.
This was a while ago.
I beg to differ.
This was a while ago, but
I beg.
I was with my lady. We were at a place, and this guy that I kind of know came up and I was like, how you doing? And he was like, I had this thing with my balls. Like I had to. Like,
What's it called? A penis? That's supposed to be there, you idiot.
Apparently, there's a weird side dish with my balls that I've never noticed before.
You dummy.
And he was like, yeah, it was like all weird. He was like, it's better now though. Like it looks better than ever. You want to see? And I was like, sure, man, whatever. And so he just pulls out his phone, shows me this picture of his healthy penis and balls.
Okay. My dick's fine. You want to take a look?
And then is like, oh shit, Sarah, and just gets up and leaves.
He was having a good dick day.
And my girlfriend was like, so that's weird. I didn't know that about guys. They just walk up and show each other their penises. I'm like,
yeah.
oh no, we don't.
No, we do. Tell her we do.
That was very odd.
Tell her we do. Starting today, we do. Tonight we dine in hell.
I think ended up showing him my penis too.
You gotta.
I think you gotta, you know?
You gotta. Why, did you have a photo or you just pulled your penis out?
Well, I mean,
Right, let's go to
I
the
don't think he
trough.
could see it because it was in his mouth. But
That's the joke I was gonna make.
thanks for letting me know.
I figured I'd tell you.
You got any good dick pics?
No, my classic one is it's just me.
Sucking it?
No, it's me in some underwear that had a rip in it, so my balls hang out. It's
So you
that.
send comical.
It's
Even
that
in your
front of the mirror.
foreplay, you can't manage to drop the bit.
No, well, dick pic. You don't need to be sending dick pics.
You don't need to.
We all live in town.
Well, sometimes people want one.
They want one for their collection. That's when they're up to no good.
No, that's not necessarily
That's when you should know to
true.
watch out.
People who ask for dick pics aren't necessarily up to no good.
No, they're probably making a pillow collage of them all.
I don't necessarily know what that means.
It's like they get Photoshop and they make a collage of all of them, and then they print that onto a pillowcase,
That sounds cool.
and then
I'd
they
love
sell
to
that as
sleep.
part of their art thing.
I'd love to sleep upon many pictures of my penis.
Hey man, you go back to 2012, you could get one. Take a nap on my cock.
It's happening.
I did that. Someone in my college that was an art project they did,
Oh, okay.
and I was a part of it.
Well, she ripped that idea off from someone else, so.
From you?
No, from a British artist.
Who did that with the penises in a pillow?
It wasn't penises.
It wasn't penises. It was just like a pattern. I'm just thinking the person who invented a pillowcase.
I'm actually.
It's actually just like a floral pattern. Hey, don't besmirch this person I haven't talked to in 10 years. How dare you besmirch the art of somebody?
Everyone I've ever slept with, 1963 to 1995. Also known as The Tent, was an artwork by Tracy Iman. The work was a tent with the appliqued names of literally everyone she'd ever slept with, not necessarily
Sexual.
had sex with.
Yeah,
It
that's-
achieved iconic status and was owned by Charles Saatchi since
cares?
its destruction in the 2004 Montmartre London warehouse fire. Iman has refused to recreate the piece.
yeah, who cares?
Well, hers actually looks cool and is interesting, and your friend's
That
is
doesn't sound
probably
cool at all.
very boring.
It's just a tent?
Well, look at it.
No, that looks stupid. I'm looking at the tent now.
I'm sure your friend's artwork was
My
very
dad could set
interesting.
that up. My dad could make that. It's not even that good of a tent. It's not even that long of a list either.
I wouldn't sleep in that thing.
Yeah, what the fuck? It wasn't even fireproof.
Roberto Navicaz. Billy Childish. That doesn't sound like someone's real
No,
name.
this is why Billy Childish is a real guy. No, this is stupid though.
So is your friends.
No, it was penis. Well, I never said it was cool.
Oh, okay.
I just said they made a pillowcase out of penises.
I thought you were trying to say it was good.
No, I mean the pillowcase was soft. It was good stitching. I mean, I wouldn't use it for trick or treating if I had other things available, but it was good.
Has anyone ever gone as a penis? If I ever,
Has anyone ever done art in a tent? Oh, my name's fucking Trey Seaman.
I think she's cool.
Trey Seaman. Is that
Yeah.
supposed to be a?
Oh man, click on her Wikipedia.
I already
page.
did, and I downvoted it.
Look at her face.
No, I know her she's very punk rock. No, she sucks. This girl sucks.
I didn't say she was good
You
either.
did. Now we're flipping the tables.
You're right, I
Admit
did
it.
say
That tent
it
was
was cool.
whack, dude.
No, I like the tent. I
that
don't give a
tent
shit.
sucks.
I don't give a shit. I like the tent. I like conceptual art sometimes.
In
I'm
November
sorry.
1993, Eamon had her first solo show at White Cube, a contemporary art gallery in London. If you ask me, her art would be more fitting for a White Castle. I'm going to edit the Wikipedia.
And put jokes in it.
Put in some one-liners. Put in some zingers. Oh, George Mike. She's done something with George Michael. Oh, all right. Oh,
Questionable mama to beep it all.
okay. Elton John collects Aaron's work, as did Georgios.
So yeah.
All right.
See, all it needs is 2 people to say it's cool for you to just completely change your mind. Although
George
technically,
Michael.
I'm going to say 3 people who are cool.
No. Elton John. I don't think Elton John's very cool.
Oh, I met myself.
But who is the second then?
George Michaels,
Who's
Elton
the
John,
third?
and me.
I don't think Elton John's cool. Rock legend Ronnie Wood is a documented friend of Aaron.
Just a friend, though.
Yeah, it doesn't say fan. She gave Madonna an award. She just is friends with people. You can't put this on your Wikipedia page. There's so many of these. There's David Bowie, a child inspiration of Eamon's, also became friends with the artist.
She has friends.
Yeah, like, what the fuck? You can't do that.
Yeah.
I don't need to know that she's friends with fucking Orlando Bloom. If you ask me, the Bloom is off the Eamon.
Oh, okay. Let's move on.
So did this lady die? Does she live in that tent?
It's destroyed. It was destroyed.
Yo, you think she's ever? Do you think on like the day before opening, she's like, "Oh, this tent looks great. I can't wait for tomorrow. This is so exciting."
And then she has to show up early.
And then, yeah, you know what I mean.
Sew in a new name.
Awkwardly, she needs to put the night janitor's name on the inside of the tent.
Oh.
Tracy, did you have sex with a man in the tent? You know what's really fucked up? Is I heard that the fire didn't actually happen.
Yeah.
Eric keeps trying to put his feet up and then slipping. I heard the fire didn't actually destroy the tent. She actually she returned it to Dick's Sporting Goods.
She just wanted to. She realized her 30-day.
She wanted in-store credit,
Yeah.
so that she could get a beach towel.
She was trying to buy a new putter.
No, this lady. So you like this lady?
I said I like the fucking tent, and I'll stand by it, okay? I think some of the other stuff she's done is interesting, but I like the fucking tent, and I'll stand by it. I think it's an interesting piece of work. I don't think it's great. I don't think it's a fucking masterpiece, but not everything has to be. Sometimes
Yo, all this
things
stuff
can
got
just be
burnt.
interesting.
All this stuff got burnt in a warehouse.
Yeah. It's a bunch of shit.
This is funny because it's all this. It says the 2004 Momart warehouse fire, and then you click on Momart warehouse fire, and it redirects to Momart, which is a British company specializing in the storage, transportation, and installation of art. And it's like, I should probably change that.
Yeah. I don't think anyone...
Yeah, I think you should change that probably.
Yeah, definitely change that.
Damn, dude, that's gotta suck if you're like, hey, our whole thing is that art doesn't get destroyed.
We can keep a tent.
That's our whole thing.
Listen, we can fucking keep a tent safe.
I mean, not to
okay?
keep harping on this, but my dad keeps tents better than this lady.
He's not paying anybody.
Yeah, like my dad would have that thing dried out because you got dry. You don't want it,
Yeah.
otherwise it gets moldy.
Yeah, get mildewy, moldy.
So you gotta dry it out. He'd make me go to the backyard. He'd yell at me to hold things, and then I would go, you hold the end, and I go, what end?
There's so many ends.
It's a pentagram. Hold the end that says Billy Childish. And I go, wait, where'd you get this tent? I stole it from a fire sale. Yeah, you think they have a fire sale? At the art gallery.
Slightly damaged art.
Fire sale.
This Francis Bacon is slightly damaged. Yeah. You can only listen. It started as a triptych. Now it's just one thing.
Yeah, Edward Munch.
So we'll sell it for $70,000.
She's got too many sections on her Wikipedia page.
Yeah, her Wikipedia page is way too long for someone who's really only done two things.
I mean, if they're gonna give this much space to every bitch that's gone camping.
Yeah.
Bring on the solar
flare. My mom's been in a tent.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Yeah, can we get her a Wikipedia
Yo,
page?
Let's look up all these names, though. Let's count them.
Let's not.
Dude.
So
it's not even good names. She like had she took the letters off a kid's like art wall.
Yeah.
All right. So what kind of art are you gonna do?
I don't know, but I was curious.
You know, Eric tried to do a piece like this. It was called The Phone Book. Oh!
I can't remember, but it's there. It lives on through the microphone.
It lives on forever.
Also,
you go up to someone who's dead, like just lost their husband. You don't realize he'll live on forever. Photographs, audio recordings, home videos.
This jar of his cum.
The clones in the basement. The computer he uploaded his consciousness to. Hey, check this out. Wikipedia, on the bottom of George Michael's page, you can go to the Wikipedia category thing, and it's gay singers.
Yeah.
Hold on. Wait, what's your dad's name?
How dare you?
I didn't know he was a singer.
How dare you?
I didn't know he was a singer.
What is he, fucking Aaron Rodgers now or something?
No, I'm just looking at the names. I'm just. That was someone's job, was to make. I'm going to go into work and make a new Wikipedia page. Category gay singers. That's my business today. Straight singer. Yeah, there's no straight singers Wikipedia page. List of straight singers.
It's just Sting.
Well, that's your blog you wrote. Gay singers. You're like, only Sting. No, this is great. FamousFix.com has a list of straight celebrities.
Oh, while we're talking about straight celebrities, I will say that my girlfriend is currently in the air with Ace Frehley and another member of KISS that she cannot identify.
There's no way. Is that real?
Yes.
Oh my god, that's cool as shit, dude. Man,
I think the Lord.
How freaked out would you be if you're in the car and you're like in Detroit Rock City's fading out and you're like, hell yeah, I love this tune, and then you hear like the DJ come in and be like, well, everyone knows why we're playing that song. Yeah, and then you're gonna be like, oh no,
my love. Ace is gone.
We're putting those love guns back into the holster.
I'm calling my girlfriend, being like, "Can you believe it, Ace Frehley?" I'm just an idiot.
Wait, how does she know it's is he wearing the makeup?
Apparently,
did he take his photo in the makeup?
I'm going to say,
every time he flies, he's like, "Fuck."
I'm going to say that for some reason that I do not understand, she can recognize Ace Frehley on sight.
Yeah,
but not every other member of
KISS.
I
don't think
because
KISS
I feel like
is
if you
touring.
can get Ace Frehley, I feel like you should be able to get all of the other three.
Well, Gene and Paul are easy, and I'm not just talking about Gene. Gene.
Oh, Gene would have tried to fuck the shit out of her.
That's funny that his name's Gene.
Gene would have been the most aggressive.
He picked that name too. He chose to call himself Gene.
He would have tried to aggressively fuck her and be like, "What are you, some sort of misogynist for not having sex with a man?" Whatever his weird arguments he has. One of those weird arguments that don't make any sense.
What's today? He's on his way to Lincoln City, Indiana. No, he's on his way back from Lincoln City. Where's she flying?
I have no idea.
Let's help publicly dox Ace Frehley's travel plans.
I have no idea where she's going.
No, I bet, because I don't think he's touring with KISS right now.
Well, maybe just the other
Maybe
person.
you think
that he's-
Kiss rented like a Myrtle Beach house, and then they're all separately.
I
flying
also
there.
think that there's a possibility that she's just assuming that his friend that he's flying with is also in Kiss.
It could
and
be
that may
Eric
just
Carr.
not be the case. It may just be a person he knows in a leather jacket.
It's neither of them are in Kiss. You know, it would be even funnier if it's not Ace Frehley at all. It's two guys wearing Kiss makeup. And your girlfriend's like, can't remember who the cat one is.
I'm sorry. They seduced me. What was I supposed to do?
It's just two teenage boys in flannel with like State Fair Kiss
No, they
makeup.
got like insane clown posse makeup on. It's not even Kiss makeup.
That probably has happened. Some mom who thought the ICP was Kiss.
Oh my God.
Hocus pocus.
My dad loved you. And
Whoa.
he took me to a concert when I was just a kid, put me on his shoulders.
I bought my car at Gene
I
Simmons
came
Toyota.
on his neck,
Yikes.
looking at y'all.
Wouldn't that be great if I'm looking
Would y'all like to fuck me in a porta potty?
Yo, I'm looking
Built
at
for three?
Ace Frehley's Wikipedia page. And I've got two pieces of news.
Have you gotten any updates about where his current...
I've got two pieces of news. He invented the persona of the spaceman, aka Space Ace.
Yeah.
And then the other piece of news, it says currently dating, and then I say your girlfriend's name, but I bleep it in post. But I don't want to bleep it in post, so we'll
And we'll just do a little thought experiment.
We'll do a little, yeah.
Theater of the mind.
Theater of the mind. Beep! And then you go, what?
Ah!
And they go, yeah, it says it right here. And I show it to you, and I've edited Wikipedia. You know about Peter Criss, the drummer? You know about him?
Crisscross?
He's a cat. No, Peter Criss in the early 90s, there's this homeless guy who was just going on like daytime TV shows and was like,
I'm homeless.
I'm Peter Criss, the drummer from Kiss, and I'm homeless now.
Nice.
And then people are like, this is a wild story. And then like a week or two later, Peter Criss was like in his Malibu house where he's like a billionaire. It was like, wait, what? And Tom Arnold had been like, yeah, you could like live with me. Drummer from Kiss, who is homeless. So Tom Arnold just had some homeless guy living in his house.
If you had to choose
A bunch of
between-
TV shows had some homeless guy on.
Did he look like Peter Criss?
No, but no one knows what Peter Criss looks like because the makeup.
Oh, that's true.
That would have been a great tell if Oprah's like busting by being like, put on the makeup.
Ooh.
Lick your paw like a cat. Lick the back of your hand like a cat.
That's true. That's a shame.
You know, Peter
But I mean,
Criss,
I imagine. I mean, if he
you know, he's
if he
the cat
stayed
man.
with Tom Arnold, I feel like that's basically like, you know, sort of like time served.
Quid pro quo.
Like, you know, like, yeah, you know what? We're not gonna fuck with you that
Tit
much.
for tat,
Like, oh
yeah.
shit! You had to spend a week and a half with Tom Arnold.
Yeah.
Okay, fine. Well, you know what? Don't do that again.
That would be great.
I don't want you coming in here acting like you're Violent J.
Do you think anyone has ever gone up to Ace Frehley at a bar and been like, I'm Tom Arnold, or Peter Criss, and been like, I'm Tom Arnold? And he's like, no, you're not. And you're like, come on.
I let you
Be
stay
a
with
sport. Be a sport about it.
me. Yeah, just a homeless guy going up to Peter Criss being
Yeah.
like, remember when I let you stay with me? I'm Tom Arnold.
I'm Tom Arnold.
Can I stay with you now?
Yeah, I'm trying it all. You know Peter Criss, because he played the drums, and he was the cat man. And Ace Frehley, the space guy, his guitar would like smoke like a spaceship. You know, a spaceship smoke.
Yeah, there's obviously smoke in space.
And then the demon, he's spitting blood. But you couldn't see it because the way...
Classic combination, by the way. Cat, spaceman, Satan.
Satan, and then and then a rock star.
And then just...
I like that one of the guys is a rock
Just
star.
a cool guy.
Yeah, one of the guys is like... My character's the one who gets pussy.
That's the way a four-team...
Yeah.
A four-person
It's a real
team
Fantastic
works.
Four
Yeah,
type situation
yeah.
there.
Pussy, cat,
I think Peter Criss just misunderstood what they were saying.
Satan.
Like, we get a lot of pussy in the band.
All right.
Pussy in the band, hell yeah. No, Peter Criss at early shows, his drumsticks.
They do the 7:30 and then the 10:30.
Yeah, early Kiss shows. Stay around for the late show. All new notes. We're gonna play different notes. No, yeah.
On Sundays, it's just the early show.
Yeah,
now.
it's just the early show. And then we jam. We jam after.
There's an open mic. We jam.
We jam. We write new material. Write some new Kiss songs.
It's actually the best way.
What about something about if a tank was like a love tank?
It's the best way to see Kiss, man.
Yeah.
Gotta go to the Sunday second show.
Yeah. Now their early shows, and they're still figuring it out. Peter Criss would put live mice inside of his drums.
Nice.
And then there was a reason why, because he was really into the backstory. He's like, well, why is a cat playing the drums? They're like, you don't need to. And he's like, I'll put mice in each, and then it'll be like, ooh, I'm trying to get this mouse. And as long as the audience doesn't see that I put the mouse in there, it'll make sense. And then he couldn't hit hard enough because he's just using his paw, his hand. He couldn't hit hard enough. They're like, it's like bongos. He's playing like bongos. And then the compromise was they got him 2 fish skeletons. Just 2 full fish skeletons. And he used those to try to get the mice. That'd be great. He's really committing to the bit. Someone comes backstage. They all have champagne, and he's drinking a saucer of sparkling milk in the corner of Cobo Hall. I'm the cat man.
I'm the cat man.
Paul Stanley in his autobiography, this is true. He was like, he spent so much time just being like, Peter Criss fucking sucks at playing the drums. It's wild. It's like one of the wildest, like, just throwing shade in an autobiography. And then he reads the audiobook, but he reads it monotone. So it's great. And he's like, yeah, and then I told Peter that he's a fucking piece of shit and that I hope he burns in hell. Next chapter. And then
Next page.
Yeah. Nah, but in it, he's like, Peter Criss sucked at drums. But it'd be great if Peter Criss got kicked out and then just telling the press, like, I might not have been musically up to snuff. I'm the only one committed to his character.
That is not the point.
You never saw Peter Criss not eating tuna.
I'm just devouring this tuna.
I've got kibble backstage. Gene's not a demon.
Yeah. I don't see Gene sacrificing virgins.
No.
I'm back here doing the real work.
Yeah. He's
Kibble.
coughing up fur balls.
Tuna casserole. Eating my own hair.
Yeah, that would be cool if Peter Criss had a little box on the side of the stage.
Yeah. Pissing in boxes.
Look over the box.
I shit in a box.
Yeah, do you think in their farewell tour they're about to do a big bow at the end of the night? And like Gene and Ace and Paul all walk up, and then they all have to turn around and go sort of like get their fingers going and go like,
yeah.
And then Peter Criss waddles out from behind. He's cautious at first.
He's scared
because everyone's being loud and there's a lot of people.
He's a little scared.
They eventually get him to come front and bow,
and then he poops in a box.
Yeah,
and
that'd be fun. AI art. It's Kiss walking down the street, and they're holding a cat carrier with Peter Criss in it.
That's a big cat carrier.
That's a big cat. If it's AI, they can do it.
You gotta have that on a fucking...
they're rolling in a cat carrier.
Yeah, it's gotta be a rolling.
Yeah. It's like 1975. There's some kid who's like, no, the drummer from Kiss is a cat.
I read about it.
He is a cat.
Nintendo Power.
My big brother told me.
My big brother saw them.
My big brother saw them without the
town
makeup.
up.
A town over.
We saw him in.
They did a show without makeup, and it was a cat.
And it was.
It's
It
a
was
demon.
4 cats.
An alien.
Yeah.
And a rock star.
Yeah, and it was awesome. That's what he said.
Everyone but the rock star was shocking to see.
And when he came back, he was covered in scratches.
Yeah, so many scratches.
I bet it was probably real.
Cat Scratch Fever was probably written about the time Ted Nugent tried to record a demo.
To fuck all of
with
Kiss at
Peter
once.
Criss.
Tried to fuck all of Kiss.
And then the spaceman got me.
The spaceman done got me today.
Who's your favorite member of Kiss? Vinnie Vincent? The Pharaoh?
Who did the New York Fever?
Ace
whatever?
Frehley.
Okay, well,
You should tell your girlfriend, go tell him, be like, hey, my boyfriend, you actually, that'd be funny. You really should tell her to be like, hey, my boyfriend hates Kiss, but your cover of that one song is so fucking stupid.
I didn't say it was stupid.
It's so insane sounding
I love it.
that it made him almost crash the car the first time it was played while we were driving.
That's true.
Particularly the part where your voice comes in and goes, "Here I am."
I was very excited when that song played.
That song, it's like they just keep it's like they keep looking at each other, cracking up, and then going, "All right, one more layer.
One more thing.
We should have one more funny thing.
Is that one more thing?
Let's have a guy out of tune just go."
It's the most insane thing ever. Oh.
Mr. Frehley, I just want you to know, no.
I
really need to tell you.
have no idea.
Tell him I say hey.
By the way, how hard are the Jew harp manufacturers where they're like, all right, we're going to have to change the packaging?
The jaw harp?
Yeah, it's a jaw harp.
I think it's one of those where it's all the same.
Let me see it.
The Jew harp? This one doesn't work.
Well, then I'll just keep it.
You're not going to learn how to play it.
What even is this?
You got to put it in it doesn't work. I've checked.
How would it work?
You put it in your mouth and then you go like wow, 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 wow.
That sounds painful.
Yeah, and you like, you know, it's sort of like a shitty country version of how to like you can do like Peter Frampton.
It says easy to learn.
Oh, could not be more wrong. Well, maybe not easy to, maybe might be easy to learn, but from what I've learned is that shitty ones like those, like they're always broken. They like never work.
What?
Well, now it's not gonna work.
Well, it already didn't work.
Now it might be broken forever.
All right, bring us home. What you got?
No, that's what you got to get. You should learn an instrument in the clink.
I can't bring an instrument into the clink.
They won't even let you have like a cup to rattle on the bars.
No, I don't think
A harmonica?
I don't think they're gonna let me bring a guitar into.
Just a guy loudly learning how to play harmonica in jail. Oh, prison was hard for me. It's a blues singer. He's like, prison really taught me the blues. And they're like, why? What happened? He's like, well, before that, my life was good.
And then I heard someone play the harmonica poorly.
No, and then I tried to learn harmonica, and it was so bad that everyone in prison beat the shit out of me.
Bars of soap.
Yeah, that actually probably would make you be real good if you're like, fuck, if I'm bad at this. That's why rappers who are like gang leaders are so good.
It's true.
Because if 50 Cent's like, if I suck at this, everyone's going to bully
fun of me, and then I'm going to lose my respect.
I always love that because people are like, you can't do it, they'll lose your respect. It's like, well, you can still shoot them.
Yeah.
Like,
it's an easy way to gain respect.
Was Eazy-E really like, damn, if this record comes out, my drug and violence empire's over if people don't like my song? If people don't like my song, I can't be a criminal no more.
Oh, no. All right, well, I'm going to be at Madison Square Garden on September 15th. Tickets are on pre-sale right now.
Tickets are being disputed by a lawyer.
I bought every ticket already, so you have to just get in touch with me.
Yeah.
And I'll sell them back to you at a completely reasonable rate.
Yeah.
I don't want to hear, oh, you just made yourself into Ticketmaster and now you're...
Scalpers we have to do it to ensure scalpers don't take advantage of everyone.
Yeah, it's like, I'm just trying to help you. And, you know, I've heard a lot of people say, you know, hey, you haven't done stand-up comedy for more than 5 minutes in the past, 4 years. How are you going to do an hour at Madison Square Garden in front of a sellout crowd? And I say, well, I'm not going to sell it out.
He already bought it out.
I want an intimate show.
Intimate show. That would be cool. I would love that film. 20 people in a corner, somewhere up in the nosebleeds in a corner.
20 people.
I have an empty Madison Square Garden behind me.
Only afford the cheap seats. And since there's so few of them, I can police them.
Yeah.
I can say, that's not where your seat is.
Yeah, oh yeah.
And force them to stay up.
That would be a funny special, and then you could do a gag where one person gets up, and then they say they're going to the bathroom, and then you notice that because behind me it's all of Madison Square Garden empty.
Yeah.
And then you see him getting a good seat, like a floor. He sneaks up to a floor seat,
yeah.
But that's behind me blurred. It's in the blur of the shot.
And then the end of the special is I go back into the dressing room and I look depressed and I'm sad, and my manager comes in and I'm like, yeah, that seemed like a light turnout, and he was like, did you account for the time change from when you flew here? And I'm like, what do you mean? And then I walk back out and packed.
Full.
Completely packed. Those 20 people, they come down and beat the shit out of me.
No, those 20 people is it's like a janitor.
it's a bunch of janitors.
No, and then it ends with the janitor goes, I'm excited for the late show.
I like the late show.
Late show looks good crowd.
Yeah, good crowd. And you loosened.
Yeah.
Loosened up. Maybe you try something new.
Yeah.
Try something new. I make you try something new.
I'm going to
make you try something.
I'm going to the early show.
Yeah, this place is clean enough. We can sit and watch this man.
No, that would be cool. Doing it special in
that very elaborate scenario.
No, but any of that. Any of it. Just having a friend who works at a place. He's like,
It'd be really cool to have a friend.
It'd be cool to have a guy who's telling me about. You saw what? Bieber? You cleaned up popcorn? Someone spilled some popcorn? Justin Bieber show?
Oh. All right. You got a quick one? What if they made the whole car out of tires?
That's from Community.
Is it?
No, I think it's what if they made tires out of the road and then you could drive anywhere.
That one's better.
That would be cool though. You got a joke. Here's pulling out a little notebook.
Well, I think that's the only thing I wrote down.
It was a joke a poorly stolen joke. All I wrote down is someone could remove my wife. Thank you.
July 8th, fight night.
Hey.
I think I missed my date.
Fight night.
July 8th.
Okay, I got a joke. Cyclist. Wait, never mind.
And don't forget, catch me on September 11th at the Madison Square Garden.
Catch him at the Madison Square Garden.
Catch me there.
Catch him.
You know what I mean?
He's parachuting in.
You know what I mean?
Like Fan Man. He's gonna bring back Fan Man.